Abusia aben for holding. But the answer holding. Yes, so ya samba view. I intine yaba ne de ne nya de. Yaba. Yaba no ne nyaba. Nti unya ba so amesho share na obi foforo nso so. Ensanka video no. Mesho pa wa wabasu bia no. Mesho se obe share na obi foforo nso so. Ensanka video no na yakoye ni muntempa. Yeah. Intimini awabaso, Mr. Like one. First, like the video. Second, obetumi say you share it for me. And then third, now the comments at was here. Don't forget to like, you share, and you comment. Thank you so much. Alaji China, thank you for joining the feed. And K Chuke, thank you for joining the feed. Mr. Omomi and Sassie, much of the time has been wasted already. So let's get started. Let's get into it. I don't know whether some of you have heard the indoor meeting with Mr. Blankins or whatever name, you know, more different or America, U.S. Secretary of State, Anthony Blankins or whatever. Yeah. On allegation, the damning allegation Akuffo dia to Burkina Faso for no so. Ama sisi ameno kase Burkina Faso for no ebuafu pa titiru se bibi a oni Burkina Faso ne West Africa ho. So we feel so mo take up some conduct bi na onye ya. First of all no, try to understand omo position. Ewo de wahu no so. Now on sorry straight away ya nkwa America oko conference wo leadership de ben uwie ya only US Secretary of State e de akọ Africa de bia ye sorry ya ni atam ye matter ye issue ni e de akọ ma abrofo no se broni meka wa asem ma wo nti ye de eche se ye gimia ye ntimi nye bibia amfa ma ye ho mini adofo inti ya de ye ni adwen a ye betumi de aye bibia de ama ye ho inti se woni unua te West Africa ho asem aba ususu se Ghana border ne so no the southern part of Burkina Faso and the northern part of Ghana ti wa wonti ase no se Akuffo ka kire se the southern part of Burkina Faso no omo accepted the Wagner forces no was first mentioned or formed in Ukraine 2014. PMC Wagner. So they say it's like I know what to say a rebel group bisa. And omodi omabe go for Islamists we are in ekoso no. Pressure na ekoso from Mali, Burkina Faso, adi Remuko, Guinea no. Enunti na Burkina o Akuffo na wo kan wo. Se Burkina for no are accepted Russian mercenaries at by the southern part of Burkina Faso. Enti no omo ba be fight Islamic group no. And na omo de a mining firm with the southern part no e dia ye payment dia ma Russia for. And one quarter America na wo catch America Secretary of State. America Secretary of State na wo catch no. Ufi say o catch no ne Russia akoko anase wa be fight the amount. Minianom muntie asem na America ne ye yo. Minianom amuti asem no muntie asem ne ye. Tidia Akuffo do kind of Washington one of my so won't ya na me bo na me I don't know me set up ni no ha ma adwenti no na wo se me kona me saba but all the same no.
Yeah, you were part of the meeting and its significance for us, and I think that beyond everything that is a matter that I want to urge upon you. Today Russian mercenaries are on our northern border. Burkina Faso has now entered into an arrangement to go along with Mali, in employing the Wagner forces there. I believe a mine in southern Burkina has been allocated to them as a form of payment for their services. Prime Minister of Burkina Faso in the last 10 days has been in Moscow. And to have them operating on our northern border is particularly distressing for us in Ghana. Apart from not accepting the idea of great powers once again making Africa their theater of operation, we have a particular position that you know about over the Ukraine war, where we have been very, very vocal and upfront about condemning the invasion of Russia by Russia. And therefore, then now to have this group at our borders is a matter of some considerable disquiet and concern for us. And we really like to have a privileged opportunity to talk about its implications and what we believe ought to be the case. This is what took place with the discussion in the Congress yesterday, which I found very fruitful. And I would like that the themes of that discussion should be the themes that we should continue to address. To what extent we can have you as a partner in confronting these threats. It is very important that ECOWAS and the West African area remains a democratic space. It's the reason for the actions we took over the coup d'etats in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and in Guinea. And ECOWAS has been very consistent in refusing to deal with these governments because of the undemocratic.
Minia, so what did Akuffo e can no honum no? Akuffo on. Say you can't remo say, on any of JB down quanum no. Omo ye snitch. Omo consent die. Enkofo we ya na nkromate so no JB dan kwamo ko katre CIA for any UK for say Kwame Nkrumah akwa akofa Russian mercenaries and Chinese mercenaries na omo krampo ena na nkompe se omo assassinate the president of Niger. Mama mu renfio sa history ne da ho enye me na me tro ye eda ho opa wa history no unim se JB dan kwamo ejisika Emma America for the CIA for ebetu Kwame Nkrumah ban guye JB dan kwa Kofi Abrefa buziamo ene di sankwase asem no. Akuffo no, he is well aware of this thing. And no masa shase no. Now him. All these things no Akuffo prepare Mwadwin towards 2024. He enkofo omo ye diabolic. But I bet you Ghana no JJ be fa ni se kusua no. I'm telling you, what dear mon try na monye krokro de John wa na hu se 2024 election no munya ye mo research wi na hu se mo be lose a monye krokro de John say a friend say insurgencies be koso Ghana state of emergency intimi organize election sa strategy no NPP for no kra amudi Akuffo net no kra no you guys a bit take me by surprise ye kan ya mo pese mo betie no ye kan aya mo pese mo beti no wo mo asum no mo dear the guy is preparing your minds towards 2024 and go for me diabolic omo ye diabolic Akuffo gina be bi pa se o se wo pe o man Ghana asem a na oye nipa bonini me na meka kire mo o ko ka kire US Anthony Blinken say on meye Burkina de okay Burkina na accept mercenaries into his country de na obetumi aye enya moamo ancestors ena na Nkrumah ejina Addis Ababa oka sa asema kire say Africa colonial masters no ombesa babio eno na otu book bidin Neocolonialism, the last stage of imperialism, Ocho 1965. That was the internecine write-up a day ni overthrow near then. It was an announcer. abrofo tis announcement na pabam and bringing ideas together how to oust Nkrumah from his position. And US for one as Suma Nkrumah say uncle intervene or Vietnam war anymore. Because no money say Nkrumah will fear. The omo pese omo ye no entimi nkoso. What I say? Nkrumah call ye no nanko betimi asan ba. Amani soldiers aba be fight it. But Nkrumah ka say odo a wo ma Ghana no ompese ebe nam ne so na oman ne bebo. Enti nkwofo ne se omo pe Ghana na omo be fa, he will never step foot in Ghana. Ampa Nkrumah nsi Ghana biu. Eno du uwuye na afi ye kunifu no. Akuffo adon me se de opese Ghana ehu no ubehu na ebebo agu wani ase. Ebebo edi agu wani ase no wona ase. De opese si wo Ghana no ye beboa na esi. Se wo si wagimi ye beteo. Ye ka no abegyina ho eno me yempanfo panyi se na panyi kasa. What to say America ekokosneti ekro bi kire obi. Una also ye president of ECOWAS. Why don't you convene a meeting? O pese uyusu gbagbo alasani watara strategy no create state of inconvenience and insurgency ewo manimu no afaso. Na mo dia ye de mo ye me catch o masaki nyina ebeba kro ni mu. Ye me man kwasiafo meje o mani mo so bi o. Africa bre ya big brains. Now we don't even need the brains of Nkrumah Mandela biu. We need 20 million times of Nkrumah dream and sani dia solve problem na African because now no problem no are worsen. The excruciating status na problem no edru no. Enye matrama kwewo, enye feeble brains, enye feeble minds. Ene betumi solve the problems e cause Ghana no. Minu ya won like video no, hit the like button. Next say nenko. You know, internet no, they don't want you to discuss things of this nature. A bit be a man for argument politically. The omo penny say, wabe transnational ka maame no papa no ha, and no the baby ombe be feed na ma. Into me so obana se one say. This message got to hit and cophobia ideology omo pese omo disi Ghana so. Akuffo addo. America na move ye omo yusu mo e de say Ghana 1966 no. What's happened say history a repeating one. I bet you would do more than a betatu. What's your man? Ufi say mo diminua mo die chrono any to me die yemfem nipa o koka democracy asem e de ache Anthony Blinken. O koka democracy enye unti ukro mu Ghana e na obo amanfo to techi mama o digi second term. Enye Ghana na wo ye president. Wo koso ye president a manfo wu ye. O show democratic credence bi ho. Ana so wapo ye kasem Ghana president no waboda mu amonte ase. Okojina Washington leadership year o kase Africans must spend their money in Africa. Abuafunu ye beka choso ya abuafunu. Okọ na o sorry ya na Ghana ho chi no a. O sorry ya na wakofa plane Boeing 14,000, 17,000 pounds an hour no. Now ufi say o contribute to ama Africa sikana tena ho and now o contribute to ama Boeing company ya America for the ano omonyeska. Uko live nkwasi life we are. No wako dina international stage so o pese o make revolutionary speech o boa. You cannot compare yourself to Kwame Nkrumah. Your entire generation entimi mfa ne ho entoto Kwame Nkrumah. Me ntimi mfa me ho entoto because me busuani bia meye minister da. Me busuani bia nkoye DC da. Ntimi mfa me ho metoto ho se chinchin Akuffo addo aye president ye wo se me so be president. I cannot do that stupid thing. But be Nkrumah rise do ye no. Nkrumah ye de ne to nation builders like Lee Kuan Yew, Park, Money, a friend is say great leaders. Enya mo papa no mo wo fa no adwen bone a anke ne Nkrumah ideologies anka save Ghana. Anke Nkrumah ideologies no anke push Ghana forward. Mo snetse Nkrumah besi ne. Mo ja Nkrumah. Ena mo sa pese mo bo my Ghana no edigu ye nase ye dase. Nkrumah suggesting the whole of Africa continent ni say. The colonialists no ommesa babio na omma ewo kwan a omfa so baaye omudi kan baaye no omudi different routes, different system, different ideologies and mentality na beba enti okache ni nuanom another time omoye president ewo kura na omanya fanwode wa Africa say me nuanom mumma yem form a high military commander ebe commande Africa nyinara isan say a little country in Europe ebe timia ba be fa Africa on a silver platter. Nkrumah kanye JB Dankwa na adwen ete se anoma adwen enu ntina kwesi prat ka se JB Dankwa no untumi mfane ntoto Kwame Nkrumah ho ne ene wochna ene de bia adentia. JB Dankwa was a chairman of a political party in the sewope obi ni edna compare JB Dankwa ya abronye because abronye na original chairman of NPP ewo Bono region ho upo bid na compare JB Dankwa chairman untumi ono ye regional chairman ewo Ashanti region. What did the meeting say? JB Dankwa kwano undo the level of a president aya na mo pese modern drew sa status no to ko jina baby na wo kasa as a president no enkwasi asem sa no akeka go na woko say document be na kire say omode mining firm a wo Burkina e de ama Russia sa Wagner forces no document be records be na wo na wo de aka ho na de ama UN and US Secretary of State no fama no Udi wuko jina baby a sa uba ya na ukoshia French president uyemuba e na uko dwa wani mchire no Africa beyond aid. Africa beyond aid ade tinye enkwasi abra na wobo ebra na wobo no ye bra wobo tere Ghana wi Ghana be kwa kope aid ebi ni say o market what is say Ghana ubeyi ministers mako over 100 we about damfo afi o sajna Emmanuel Macron enim ka kire ne say mono de mode mo ho mo ye sovereign nation nti mu hia aid ene na ugina IMF no okoje besia is an example of an aid uwo sika asanka ankoje besia se uwo sika you no go for loan o could not platform so o preach virtue o stand free platform so anu about practice vice you preach virtue and then you practice vice o ye bodam for president me say o ye bodam for ye be ka kire no de omo ka kire Nkrumah bi ne ye ka kire omo he mo nananom de bomb e na try Nkrumah o na o ye ka so wagimi a mo de ye mo ya mo nananom mo ani Nkrumah atemu mu di Nkrumah atemu a Nkrumah se onfi mo because he had a thick skin. He had thick skin, strong absorbers to overcome any kind of shocks. Mo ya enye no mo try no Nkrumah over 9 times bomb Lucas House abra Kwame Nkrumah any CPP for ne young pioneers ehia ewo Accra building bi ho ye friend the Lucas House Lucas House mo koto bomb eto emma mofra mako 9 ewi Accra ba ko na ote abronsan soro bomb ni detonate ye gi bom no I blast ye no Accra ni free second floor ebe hwe ho ma ni ti hwe ho ma ni ti mu paye ewuye Accra ketwa a Kwame Nkrumah ede patriotism ewura Ghana fom enunti na ode young pioneer. The young pioneer was a borrowed idea from Vladimir Lenin, who was the time, or ye Nkrumah, a friend say, secret mentor. Vladimir Lenin and this idea ni ba ya or the patriotism edu the Russian youth ni mu. Because Nkrumah realized adena my appointing minister who na we ba and someone has told me this and then the man Nkrumah can say ake. Nkrumah, have you seen that this minister of yours has committed this and then the wife has bought a golden bed and what have you? Now Nkrumah sunjeni hey. So say what kind of people cry na me must sacrifice my life say me person me di job monkwen. Hey, me say o person who save who ejimi for we ase o bre. It's equated to trying to help a dump in an examination hall. Who examination hall and you don't focus and concentrate on your paper and you want to help your friend who is dumb, who is daft. My brother, you end up endangering your life by having your examination paper cancelled or you being walked out of the examination hall. If you want to help a fool, be prepared to go that extra mile to even use your life or sacrifice your very breath for that fool. We don't come here just to make unfounded allegations. I am not reporting this news. Go to Ghana Web. They have published the news there. Go and read for yourself. They added the video I just played. Go there and watch the video. Listen with rapt attention. Whatever phrase, clause, any word that came out of Akufo-Addo's mouth, go there and listen to him. After listening to him, then you come back and tell me that I presented false information about Akufo-Addo. Go there and listen, watch the video, listen to the video, and what have you. Anything that you can do to totally peruse or go deep into the video, no? Just go there and do. Go there and do and come back to me, tell me that I presented false information about Akufo-Addo. You know what we know and what people inside the ceremony or more Flagstaff House, what the people the information they divulge. I may say, you guys must focus your mind on 2024. Akufo-Addo has a mission. And that mission, me say, ye de beba beto honum. Ya shasien ye yesu so also wa shasie implementing the vision no in a gradual process. We have also started we are what we are doing is that we are unraveling. You can say unraveler, just say unpacking, unfolding what they are folding, what they are raveling. We are unfolding, we are unraveling. What they are concealing, we are what? Opening for you to see. Omoye nipa bonefo. Akufo-Addo omoye oni adwen papa edima. What they want to enjoy and say or international community or pese or ka bibi. Na international community ni bu ni say or ye extraordinary leader. And what they do is that we are man for speech. No mwaka. Hey, we don't know how to bring back human life, but we can bring back the economy. No, na obia onse da nye renowned or America. I'm making such statement. No, in one of the COVID we see. No, and no omotapo because they have guys monitoring the airwaves. No, and same be ekoso wunkotie, but obekwa kutie. Enkwasiafo ntokwa no omokotie sansem no a na oma beka achewo okono ko read George Washington article bi or troya some hundreds of years ago na wa ba beka because you don't have that time to go read them. to beka na ye say Akuffo ye extraordinary leader. What is a Kwame Nkrumah a plagiarizing obi speech da? What is say Marcus Garvey a plagiarizing obi speech da? What is say Martin Luther King Jr. wa plagiarizing obi speech da? What is say Mandela a koka obi speech da? What is say Jomo Kenyatta ono ka say Jomo Kenyatta se unimu a na me betra na mka say when the missionaries came, we had the land and they the Bible. They taught us how to pray with our eyes closed. When we open our eyes, they had the land and we the Bible. And it was written by Jomo Kenyatta, the first president of the Republic of Kenya. Jomo Kenyatta was a friend to Kwame Nkrumah back in London. They formed African movement, student movement in London. Kwame Nkrumah was in London with Julius Nyerere of Tanzania. Formerly was called Tanzania. Kwame Nkrumah was in London with Obafemi Awolowo of Nigeria. What I say? Sa great African leaders are they all miraculously and mysteriously met in London. Initially, Nkrumah objected to what? Going to London for his further education or further studies. And so Nnamdi Azikiwe ne catch and say uncle United States of America. Because omo accepted at the time my British ne di omo call London. No? The British had the mentality to convert them as what? The colonial vestiges or vassals. Tiwoka ye no na ye papa Kwadri friend saying Kwadri Agri ono nso catch Kwame Nkrumah Kwadri Agri eko Lincoln University eno catch Nkrumah say onko because Kwadri Agri na ompede na British ni ye no nti no no co school na Nnamdi Azikiwe nso so akọ school London no akọ school United States wono na opese Kwame Nkrumah koho because o call London na obenya colonial friend say mentality no sa the kind of say omo no ye second class citizens abrofuni ni ho a ye ne wo ho, and they regarded Nkrumah as a parvenu say obi a you recently maybe got some kind of status be in life. They say me nisika all of a sudden ma be easy na Ghana me dear and no ye feel say parvenu. JB Dankwa akwa J no no a omo wo ho no mo fi say Kwame Nkrumah was a parvenu. Obi oye parvenu no ono atro speed ato ho. Obi a oye parvenu no or call America all the African students okosia wo mo wo ho no. When the class, philosophy class, they wrote a ditty. You can say ditty a short story about Nkrumah. Ya nye biya fa mo biya. You draw a nyom as in a story at the man Nkrumah. Pennsylvania, honum. Go to UPenn, University of Pennsylvania. Ne portrait o papa and I want to be portrait hobby. These individuals, they are revolutionary images. They represent certain ideologies. They bless the world with certain philosophies and ontologies. And obechu muni omwa he betina yepe o papa eye de kura ontimi mambe dane obi de say Albert Einstein. O papa ntimi mambe dane obi de say Karl Marx, Friedrich Hegel, any the likes no. And kofobi o wa mo ye de ya o mo ba wiase o mo devote o mo time esua nature eti nature say, and out of that no they based on and bless the world with sophisticated knowledge. Oh, kwa report to America, the ama Russia. A friend saying, Russia, the ama America, say, omo invade. Now, Russia, no. Or book Ukraine. What is a US etimi alcohol? Russia now all report no. Omia Ukraine con. One was America etimi alcohol. They dare not. Once a superpower will forever and ever be a superpower. Ufis America. Obia or no. Oko report na mano no. They were able to influence the US election. Murefi say a man for claim say Russia for a influence US election and my yet to waba edema Donald Trump. Murefi ubi otimi influence US election. And I was call report to a tiny Burkina Faso issues. Ediatre America. Now what do I know? Me say me some opportunity I can report to Ghana any abai with their ma Russia for say more mercenaries be kwa mo fan ko tu kwa champagne we mfamfiri apnya so. Say you know our stand say the echoes war Russia and Ukraine honom what the Russia for ne what wo ntokwa na se. When Ukraine was destroying little Crimea, na world didn't ho. And that little Crimea, no, it was purely dominated, and the Donbas region, no, these two countries were dominated by Russian citizens. Time when Ukraine, near Crimea, a corner, now US no money. What did they tell Ukrainians? No, US, almost the watchdog. To a friend say, Russians, no. Omude ye watchdog to the United States no. So US omudi wiase so Russia for so monitor omo. When Yuri Gagarin call the kind call space, Russia for the almost satellite echo same space no. Some years later and San America for itimi di omo di hobby. Sa akese for kon entatia ba oko ka bia yeden. And Kroma kasi yenye military yentimi anya hwede esi wo Liberia. So that time no nanka ye was formidable force in terms of the military anka de esi wo Liberia, Sierra Leone anka enkoso. Later 1990 and ECOWAS focus eco for me sa economic community of deben ECOMOG no. ECOMOG. And it was first chaired or headed by one Lieutenant General B of Ghana, a friend Arnold Kwenu. Arnold Kwenu free honum no as a leader of the ECOMOG. Now almost setting up 1990 just to check the heater between Samuel Doe any a friend is saying Samuel Doe Echo 2 William Tobit of Liberia now by good yeah man Charles Taylor and so the forces no if you move through Ivory Coast e ba ya omobeche Samuel Doe Echo no and son omokote ECOMOG no say Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, the Gambia, Guinea and your former military base say yemfan konko intervene near Kosovo, Liberia and Tokwanum no but nanka empenfo no tiase enkroma time no normal formal military base kasa sa rebel groups na Kosovo Africa ni no ankama the guy was a blessing to the black race, not just Ghana, but to the entire black race and people of color all over the world. And Nkrumah was a representation. What has here? What did I mention? I say, Mon form military base, more and formal. After the mark of formal ecomo. Say, Yem Fanko fighting ma peace, Emra, Liberia. William Quenu free honor. Someone say a DBI friend Dogonyaro no. Yes. William Quenu free honor no. Nigeria ni military officer be ne be the chairman or the leader of the ECOMOG on your friend Dogonyaro. Dogonyaro no. Oh no. Nti say din no amote no. No. Oteho de beba Akuffo do trimu bia no na ne nkofo mo tete nkwasiafo no ma fa pen no mo achro no ma fa pen no mo achro no ma fa pen no mo achro nkwasiasem president eko gina ba bia kasa onwe ho obi na no a omo ye galamsey no hwan ye mo ye de aye ye be share excavators no and you call yourself a lawyer. That's why yes, you need certificate. I won't improve on. Oh, yeah, lawyer. What fake you lifestyle na dia be se Ghana for kon. Ene ye ne. Eno ne ye ne. Oba betra akonya so enkroma ideas ne enkroma plans ne fo e na wo pese wo fight ene wo ne. A mo adane agimifo a mo de ti o man animu a munhu botokro emfa etwa emfa nsemu no. Sorry akasa by heart. Sika sika seed no depreciate no. Enye wo waban nye wo fault. They have blamed everyone but not themselves. Kwakubo zet. We feel are not queen well. Haha, mo beti names. Anot kwenu kwagu friends kwesi anot kwen me say ono na ECOMOG ne yete ye 1990 no ono no da no ye lieutenant general e wo Ghana o free honom no e na dogoyaro no e ba be take ye no nti wo pe history that is it nti wa o ye history student no e advantage ma o pese o so ni obi ka political na o pese wo te de course wo friends say Liberia Samuel Doe any William Tobit any a friend say Prince Johnson mo kwanya the a friend say the independent forces no rebel Chastela edi free Ivory Coast be remu because akwa we say the obetu Samodo no ono the coup ene ba yo. That was 1980. 1986 no obey full president akasa. Na sa nyoma na course wa e de Liberia ensini that mu bio. But kiyetie Kwame Nkrumah asemu a anka ade tia ene ntokwa ekoso ha sa Islamist group no ade na Europe. Any Asia near China and Japan, want to say encophobia form Islamist group ewo. I didn't want it. Because people have made me say intelligence. A nipa ni intelligence no be your leader or mamo bre. Akuffo has no intelligence. Akuffo intelligence power dipu or my Ghana na ewo. If you are an intelligent leader, you don't do normal things. What you do is that you show abnormal. You see, Obeka say abnormal and just a negative. There be the normal lifestyle. No? You live beyond the normal lifestyle, which is abnormally and then astonishingly incredible. What's he say? leader. You don't live your life. You don't talk in the normal balance now. The followers need know. O kasa na ehome enkroma bi na no enkroma speech bia o mai bia right from the day of what calling for the Independence Day speech no. Ghana is free forever no. Ya beboa ma this we asne say the first African Union Congress OAU conference omo here in his speech no utia won say yes leader na ekasa no hey mo enkroma no munsuru no onipa oye president a oman dadwen da ne so no otimi tena asesa nya break throw books ahodo this guy Ghana no be free ye na ne honam ne beye bibi ni honam ntia senka ne honam nye bibi ho ni honam ena akwa we ekopie mo land na bonten so a anka bana no obi esua na ho ade ye ho professor ye kire a whole course a eba no what wo ye philosophy esua Hegel ho nyoma what wo esua governance politics and what have you esua Karmas no ye Germany need to say the enkroma so no ye Ghana ni no when enkroma says let's open onimyansa wonti no Kwame Nkrumah Institute of Ideologies are usi ni wo a friend is saying Winiba Ideological Institute no usi wo Winiba no and na a transmogrifier ba better than University of Education no uko kusua broni bi ideology but wanga se unuya ideology there JB down kwam say Debbie. How can this tiny boy give a new ideologies to Ghana? One can say JB Dankwa speech, or not sure a professor. When Nkrumah was introducing African studies at University of Ghana, no, the history professor now he claims say JB Dankwa was a history professor. No, he stood against African studies and now a person yetre. Because they were black so but on mentality no na white into no ankasa ni krumfo omo ankasa ekrumfo e kachen se wo JB Dankwa ni o se nkofo we mu a omo ayesa abrofi into JB Dankwa standing on the ticket of one say up a member of parliament kredi e wo no ani krumu achim ebua kwa e honum no omo anto amano na wo Akuffo ado ya amfa JB Dankwa e boni odi Ghana amfa anso ya ma opportunity say come and prove Ghanaians wrong sa wo Jimmy Crossing JB Dankwa Akuffo ado sa wo Jimmy Crossing wo fa no ye can mumodwa as a leader o ye snitch mo snitch Kwame Nkrumah besi ne Kwame Nkrumah wu ko wagya mo Ghana ne de amamo mo da so snitch Ghana ade o ko gina platform so a na Ghana this Ghana that obefia no aba bejimi ko gina international platform so a Nkrumah ni speeches no and in the books or true one control will be my shoe and as will be a man platform Ghana no ye Ghana no can be or can and Nkrumah was a shy type or no like Nkrumah no na only confidence how Kwame Nkrumah no only obia na owo come debi but the moment you obe kasano or kasa you one could feel the boldness and one tone him. But on one kasano, he was not the spirit within. No, then yet he said he who know. But on one kaso dem Nkrumah no no unim to me a new crano. Into a baby obe na no so kasa a baby here Nkrumah books our throne. Go and have time. Ni read the 1 or 2 or 3 of the books are the numerous books or troye. Any dear a man for trofano, the be trofano, or bruni pa a friend of Basil Davidson. Go and read. Go and listen to what this guy, your friend Amika Cabral of Guinea-Bissau. Amika Cabral or kind of French. Go and listen to the translated version of Amika Cabral's commenter or Yefa Kwame Nkrumah. Amika Cabral no udru Guinea-Bissau na ubonidia. He is seen as the epitome of political wisdom and philosophies. But a baby obejina obekasano or kasafa Kwame Nkrumah, you will see say akwa Amika Cabral no onimnyansa o, but or the respect Emma dear was saying no or say Nkrumah ye genius. Nkrumah, if there is a word beyond someone being genius, and obi can say Louis Farrakhan. So Louis Farrakhan no crowd your mother saying yeah. Nkrumah no yani omone Nkrumah ne Marcus Garvey no mo name. A friend say mo Nkrumah speeches no ye de tutu Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King who. But when it comes to wisdom, Martin Luther and Garvey Mokrano, although Nkrumah a ready from Garvey, but Aquano na dreams to sing Garvey because as a teacher, so who you teacher, what you take solace in, what should interest you, no, is to go that extra mile for your students to perform better than you did. If you don't teach your student to perform better than you, you are not a teacher. If you still see yourself being better off than your student, then you are a wicked teacher. As a teacher, you have to teach your students so that your student will be better off. And then your students should also be better off than your student. Sani reality and in advanced genetics no. The progeny should perform better than the progenitors. Because the progeny, I just said the new ones no. Wo only wo jere mu wo a e wo se nkura na amwa wo omo no omo ho ye fe no mu nim like omo qualities e kosoro. Ekosro esen more parents no se emofra na amwa wo no omo qualities an kosro an sin mo a then nature said there's something wrong genetically no your offspring must perform better than you. And he said wo na se wo ma me no any papa no mo kosro na mo ho ye fese mo ma mo nko na mo hwehwe mo munsu sperm ne mo egg munko na mko hwehwe bibi there's something genetically wrong. Hello awomi long time Pauline Bridget appear Mr. Wow comment emphasis yo Akuffo de oyini. Now going forward in the few days to come no you will see the heat that will come up. And do you think that if the intent of the Burkinabes, and indeed if what Akuffo is accusing them of is actually true, if their plan was to bring in the mercenaries to safeguard the borders of Burkina Faso for them, don't you also think that the presence of Russian mercenaries on the borders of Ghana could also be a positive start for Ghana? Because if they are there to check any terrorist attack, then it means that the mercenaries could as well stop any invasion of any terrorist into the country Ghana. So why don't you apprise yourself with their presence of the presence of the mercenaries on the borders between Ghana and then Burkina Faso. But you go straight to the Washington and then you snitch. You gossip about Burkina Faso. Why don't you see to the positives? What positive impact? If indeed Russian mercenaries, the US military, don't we see them, or don't we see US open up military bases in other African countries? There are numerous of military bases that US has established. Have you seen or heard any country sharing borders with a country where American base or military bases have been established? Have you seen any of such countries telling Americans' opponents that this and that the Americans are doing on our borders? And so they should intervene because it's going to be a threat for their country. No serious president or no serious government will go on that tangent Akuffo went. It's not a good practice in international diplomacy. This isn't the way Ghana should go. It may be your own perception, but once you represent a nation, any perception you hold is not for you, but for the entire nation. So as a president, you must conduct yourself very well. You don't just talk. You don't just let people know your perception. If your perceptions are, turn out to be wrong, it will not be ascribed to you and you alone. And know and understand that you have a country to govern, a country you are leading. And so any bad thing you do, the effect is directly or indirectly on Ghana. 024025826 Furniture Wadi. In your furniture Wadi. Zero 240258269. Share Wadi Sisi and Yankoyanim. Wow, buy ya one say no. Fine, it does it. One so I'll buy ya one like no. One so see that was it. But once I'm more like it, and so a dear, a say, you see any kejani asida, a say, or see they see any kejani asida. Okay, meaning about didn't baby. Oh, you got nerves.
Hi, Enkoto, you got nerves, Minim time a wabo, but I'm pleading the program area, and honestly, you always lift up my spirit when you are talking about Osaji for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I don't know, I feel so happy and or tears of joy because the man did a lot. Naming Abeshana may try about them Ras McCornin or your Hill Salasi, the brother, he also lived in Ghana, he has kids in Ghana. I've been more Ghana no as a but Nkrumah is somebody and when they brought him they thought today Nkrumah will follow their footsteps. The guy and find out any smart person who knows history about his birth and they will tell you how his mom Nyaneba had him. In fact, they won't in a meeting.
You got nerve, hold on. You see, Nkrumah no. Now will be our cinema amici. Nanema amiti and sumo. Osima,
thank you.
Otia afelezo. Felenu chese fish, right? Otia felezo. Enunti newo inzulezo. Inzulezo sese ensuoso. Inti yes. Inti otia felezo. Chese wetia na oshane maami eti. Go to Nzamaland. Sa history ni da ho.
Oh, I know. Ewo there insuna, the me insuna ne maame no watcha no ye or ye streamer watcha to the next village or farming. Into one no waka there sanctuary being one there. They protected that place, but them Galam say has messed. I don't know if they messed up because it's right behind his family house. Is right because Nkrumah's cousin, Nemba Yamenya Akuffo, is our friend Nyamikes, the Nyamikes and all the Nyamikes and one great maker there, one papa named the cousin Nkrumah. So he was the chief cook to Osajo for Nkrumah. So when you go to Nkrofua, you will know the history. And just imagine such a personal Afroboshan Mamichia. And see, he was somebody there. The mystics around him and Charlie brother,
That's a pa. You get nerves. That's a pa.
But all the things you are saying, preaching, telling us, and please try and put them in writing. Now you be seeing your book in be because Charlie bro, your backers are behind closed doors.
That's it. Mini, I didn't be a cassette free. Senior, but you didn't be a cassette free.
Hello, Papa Nguto, how today?
Oh yeah, pa. Mr. Minty, who device, so I said, did delay me no conversation, Mr. Pa. Intino team or phone, so
you, my editor, but don't mean candy.
Me patch your meton capa, Casa.
Okay, I'm a very big fan of you. I'm calling from Canada, a huge fan of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then some of now who can do Liberia, no, my dream called baby so. By then I was growing up. My dad was among the army, the military force now, and I know what they went through over there, being led by Buffalo Soldier and Otqueno.
Yes.
Some CSB call Baba Minisu. And in your kind now about Nkrumah, so that we'll have this African force in the and you know, I net to one.
That's it. And I NATO, no? And I NATO. And I NATO.
Because my dad had a group there who went through a lot in Liberia. They went through a lot in Sierra Leone and Africa. Nkrumah my vision by Yanti. Yanti. When you have a bit
Miss Smith, that's a power. So. And Nkrumah catches a anti-military command. There be Yanfino and then NATO at Europe and America at NATO at the Ababi to Gaddafi because Gaddafi was trying to search for Nkrumah's ideologies. Now on from what the entire Africa. And you see, if you follow my discourse, forget about sometimes I come here and talk about Ghana politics and I take side that I want Mahama to come back. Forget, that is my choice. You can also decide to go and vote for whoever you want to vote for. But if you follow my discourse, the day Africans will realize that Africa serves as the food basket, the resource basket, as we have now become the cash cow, or we have always been the cash cow of the world. And these Europeans, if they have the power to take all the resources and go hide the resources or them in their country so that they will not have any dealings with Africa again and come over here. But they cannot do that. And anytime, any day, anyhow, whatever means they want to come up in order for Africa to remain where we are is their agenda. Because the day Africa will see the light of day, hunger strike will be seen in Europe. Resources, food, what have you, and Africa, that's where they get their energy. I didn't be a free.
Hello, Branko.
Senior.
Well, Merry Christmas.
I'm not a fan of the festivities, but well, yes.
But it has come to stay. It has come to stay. So that we all celebrate together. Yes, we all celebrate together. I understand the standpoint you're coming from, but let's join hands and then celebrate. That's what we have grown to accept.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll make a very salient point on, let me say, what you call African diplomacy and foreign policy, per se. After the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah, African countries hasn't come up with a unified front to confront its problems. Akuffo is just inviting foreign those colonial powers to have access to, let me say, Ghana and Africa as a whole. Or a beneficiary of what took place in 1966 and afterwards. It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. So, who are what do you call a special advisor on foreign policy or foreign affairs issues, and who are his speech writers? I really can phantom. How do you go to that extreme? The very people you are borrowing from, you are before them castigating African leaders to stop borrowing, and you are doing the same thing.
That's it, uncle. That's it, pa. Man for be Yes, uncle, tell you Papa.
Hello.
Yeah, could you please lower the volume on your device for me so that.
Hello, I'm Uncle Call.
Uncle Call, yeah, call. Bajo Kasa. Me who you no one knows.
I can be in Brabin so you got to be looking. Let's say one can say Africa. I mean, what is this man thinking? In fact, we are Papa number down. I continue like I say,
that's a pa Uncle Tiria. And that's it. That's it all. At the Ghana web into Panua Kwakuti, the Akuffo Kotna on it, Sir US Secretary of State. Ekotna ho de omokeka. I say Papa Penny, if that's how you handle the affairs of the state there, it's up to you. Obia found home you. When a Freya young this time they let me also call this individual to find out they know Pesoka. Na yem funny me. When if okay, Mpacho didn't baby free.
Yeah, you're from a free because I feel landed.
Mini and Pacho me Joso.
Yeah, and as someone who can you say Akuffo or somewhere in Kenya, there was a woman, a young mama. Because when you're a Ukrainian national, Obakaya, or the better Ghana, I say, a month for Peso Muku, a month for Peso Muchuno near the Ade, and in Grofono, northern region near the Ade. Inti anyone was a American or can I say? Because when you say Obelusu 2024 election, into a person would be a month for tea, into BBC. No, I can't say any asama mechanic and abbe. I no in the vigilantes. And the empress won't be Jagana or to Umpes with Diapro. No Umpes won't decide be in Beshim. It is a lesson who Lusua. No desire na bishop. Now I can say until Grana who ya me kwa America make a kaya. And I'm your answer all kwa America can answer me what can Ghana several times.
Oh, that's what 90-year-old man at to say Papa Vin and go for person critical. Emma watching go for be say yes so the kitchen knife. And allegation be any rumors be so causes just said suggest be so tries thing bisa ena say omo ye yenti no saa soldiers no obi ani baabi a ye de omo akɔhye si ye ku omo si ye nku omo na omo busuafo beba aba bebusa se omo ahwe omo busuani wi ani mu a omo afie o ye soljani ehemfa na owo ye nyina ete ha eho asem beba
she said oye o person o prepare bi sha manford nti ade no ekosia o se ene me kan ye kan ne dada enye na abaso
yeah that's me ne
afie from day one you know say oye bibi but Ghana for na say ye nyina je me am so me that's
yeah that's free me ne adin baby akasa free
hello Nkoto
senior
yeah call the
born great meaning a long time kasa
kasa through high na Akuffo na dey you know one mood of so chire o bra say no officer wo BS can be dey go dwane a e dey ma me e ba mo onya do cheche he say who na kasa for your mother opportunity America go suicide who could suicide now Ukraine sorry Ukraine no USSR o won make to ana how go suicide
obi ni nua na ekun
economy keto going to manage you know o kasa se me wa pejo obetie na de kwan
obi ni nua na ekun o ko ka bi
o ko ka bi are I go create who go to suicide as I create enmity between African countries how would that
what your time to Ghana ne Burkina and Tim
ya go United States of Africa go team e team bonye na wo was akọ Akuffo I don't know how it turns and I mean em say just say perform na kasa wontie say ametete so mo obi akasa wontie cause some one wo say o kan obi so jadi as say ne jadi cause enye si ne jadi tutuma no tutuma ye obi asere kire wa obi jadi no na obi post bia ma oh
you know that's pa e chew high for nyina
obi awetimi no
that's it Minia odin baby akasa free senior hello hello oh no one when you're serious so bekasa you see mpacho when you're serious when you're prepared so bekasa Emma Empress Jasmine ahiab the ahiagle Dochia say Akuffo is just trying to prepare the ground for closing the borders in 2024 and they should forget official yeah 2020 now Ghana for answers on the no. You see, these are some of the things I own. Inipa ya omode crash crew. O Jimmy first. So o Jimmy first no obia anka bibia no fi say obekọ so Jimmy. Yate. Many I didn't baby akase free.
Yeah, Kakuchi. US.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say.
No he announce where.
Good job because you've been doing a very mangled job for us to know about our forefather, which you were not taught when you were in elementary school or middle school. Anyway, now, that man, is he not the chairman of ECOWAS or whatever?
You know, it baffles my mind though. It baffles my mind. Say, when I hear chairman, so if you have any ABR.
So I don't get it. See that blood of selling people away is still really making hit, you know? And that's exactly what he's doing. It's too much, man. Now he's gonna go back and then sit around the table with his ECOWAS members and what is next? Anyway.
You're welcome, thank you, sir. Yeah. Una president of ECOWAS. So if indeed you have any info about the Russian mercenaries on the borders of Ghana, can't you call your brother or your sister in Burkina Faso and then you confront them with the issues now or catch a US Secretary of State? No? Why do you have to go to that mile by washing your dirty linen outside. So Africa, when will be the opportune time for us to solve our problem in our own way? When my great-grandfather Nkrumah said that we need African minds, the African mentality, and African solutions to African problems. Okay? Europe on. When Europe was in crisis, some hundreds and thousands of years, at the time, maybe they were not together as Europe. They didn't go to the doorstep of any other race that please come and help us solve our problem. No. They confronted their own problem head on. They held the bull by the horn. When are we going to confront our own problems, profess solutions, come up with some like mind-blowing panacea or antidote to the myriads of problems we go in, day out, day in, day out? When? The long or the education ya femu no the school no ya sua na antino obi antimi free mu ma form solve Africa problems and maye. And you think say baby a obi enya na duane free no a wahu se wo agimi no obeba be kire onyansa am watimi ahwe duane no so yi na onnim se wo hwe waduane so yi a ade ati a ono no ntimi mfa kwati kwa mefa aduane no ntino ono no be prese de bia no onhu nyansa odi bebo waduane ho ban sene ono be ba be kire okra ekwan a obefa so abenu waduane. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Okoka, people who don't understand international diplomacy, international politics, geopolitics na you don't understand. Okoka America, because America for the bull we are. America no, France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Holland, the British. Omo no match to America no. And that's why Ukraine, anyway, no, the Eastern Bloc of Europe, no, they were considered as what? Slaves, or they were the Slavic people, especially Poland, Ukraine, Bosnia, Sakuna Bimben, Russia Ningina. Western Europe for no, among respect Eastern Europe for no. And none ma in the old no. Now Russia is strong no, because they came together, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, all those and then entering into the Orientals. You can say the Orientals, and that's the Far East. Into Russia, now share border with Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan. Anyway, see the no Tajikistan, all those that stand ningina. Omo akabo mo form the USSR. No most would say omo powers. Europeans na achire America. America, and so they will never fight America, and they will always work with America for America to control. Because if you guys don't know, Rome, Britain, say America na say oko na uko cheki abrofo mo America bebrebe no a utrisi omo baka on free Scotland ne nananom omo ko ho on free Scotland. Free France, on free France, Ofri England, Ofri Englanda, Ofri Ireland, Ofri Irelanda, Ofri Wales, Ofri Wales, Ofri a friend is a Spain. I didn't know America or no more Spanish or no because Spain na or more colonies be bree and sana or more tongue amaya di hachichere America krono. Because Spain, I didn't know Mexico can Spanish. Mexico can Spanish. And a host of other countries were with the exception of a friend say Portugal, or colonize Brazil, Brazil for can Portuguese, Argentina can Spanish, Colombia for can Spanish. Most of the Caribbeans no almost can Spanish. And will be Kojo entry today, or say even Trump has a Scotland or Scottish background. The liberty no statue ni si ona okura sa torch no eye France for ene ye edema United States of America. Oko kan obi a friend Thomas Paine no or ye British ene okokotna America. Thomas Paine is considered as one of the founding fathers of a friend is saying America. Thomas Paine plenipotentiary, plenipotentiary, friend say, you can be a plenipotentiary, just say ambassador of United States to France, and so Great Britain, you know, what now? America, ho. America, crony Europe for na nachtre. Into Dibiana, a border around Italy, Spain, France, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, England, and Holland, Netherlands, because Pennsylvania, Mr. Pence, will free the Netherlands. And a German folk a creaby a war. Europeans na omwane kochichere ho. Europeans na nso no omunyina free Latin Greco yefre Greco Latin. Greek for no eni hu nyansa ho no first. E no mo passing nyansa ne de ma Latin or na Roman for no Greco Roman. E na ye Greco Latin no. E na sa Grecians or the Greeks no Omon Latin for Italians, Roman for no. Omwana omumwa papaya. Ediababe edi former Europe countries no. Omwana sakwachichi America. Inti omwa semwa ba wo Akuffo ado no na abeka dia mo. And once I was sorry now dear. Okay, can semwa wope. Mini I don't see her say, ye kasi ye di echi dia. Adi ebe chinye ne bra, and other jenso beboye. Edi we see her, mini Empress Jasmine. Michiao, and Mr. Chero, or I don't know how you pronounce either Kero or Mr. Chero 76, Michiao. What you say? Even Russia, ne krana woko kanasen. Russia sold Alaska. I think 500,000 was to say dollars. They sold Alaska. Say a war, they didn't see anything in America for toy, and lo and behold, Alaska and soon a day America. That time, Rockefeller must start into oil, explorations. No, Rockefeller, the man be did and say no, your oil giant, Rockefeller. Amunya oil American. Alaska. Na ye Russia for dia. No mo turn cheap e de ba America. Omo asem wo kwa report to Russia dia ma America. Wa bodam. O nipa ba kono na omumu atitititititi. O kwa akoko omo asem. Philadelphia. Philos means what? Love. Intina say city of love, no Philadelphia. Philos, love. And you find a philos ni free Greek and Latin. Obusa the Magna Carta almost signed 12 something. Ewo England no. Eye Latin ena Magna Carta no. Omudi kan throne wom. Busa se Latin no. Eye free Italy, Rome. When was the last time what you say Italians no many British ne konda? So omo kumpo a e de said ye ka se akanfo nyina na omo yi nipa ba ko a na empapemu eba here no. They are one people. Why you okru math. Sorry ya nkika nkwase akeka. Ko kamye mu amo ko kyereme me aduani na ka ye ama sika konkonse ni adwin hu ebe hawo. Ko kamye mu amo ko kyereme mu aduani we ya okka nyina no. Oka wia no afa so akogina no asire sika. America fo ni sika bia de mo omo hu se wo ye kromfo, and that was why they withdrew. They withdrew sa PDF 100 and something million na was some resource omo hu se wo ye kromfo. Inte brunion he abrofo no omo clever way a wo kan asem kire no a obebo ne tinko active say or support to the worker no or no who say we concern with information man or no so hu kwan abeda what catch and say minerals be a or the southern part of Burkina or no so the nko for beba afi eba be a rift between US company in Burkina and a Russian company in Burkina na afi no omo nyina di tu abegu border ne so omo ni tu begu ho no mo a na omo ankasa di tu na mama boys na mo create insurgency wo mo amukro mo, and your gain is their pain. Friends say your pain is their gain. Nti wo ho kire mo amotwe sekan mo twitwa amanfo nsa wo Liberia mo ye yi no na omo fa wo japade dey e de kosa or de di a nation like Iraq krana na wo military prowess no or de di no. I didn't know ntimi nko Iran. I didn't know America ntimi nko North Korea, because oye rofa North Korea nso betimi asoma missile from ukrum e de aba ukrum. The America suro ni omanya oya akonde adentia se wo akonde a eno ne ma iwiase respectable. Asemu Akuffo addo ko kan say now you respect China because China enkoje bisia, and not because China enkoje bisia, because China wa akonde. China or akonde. It comes to the human resource in terms of military winner or was soldiers esi ubia wa asasi wiso. Eba akodia China wa akodie esi ekrobia e wa asasi wiso. Enti eneno untimi ne China enko agreement abra China ebe play at a second fiddle. What did the mentioner say? Yes. In Akuffo addo, if you care to know, go and find out why Nkrumah established, and now up to now, no, there is a place in Accra called Atomic. Nkrumah wanted to go deep into nuclear energy, and from nuclear energy, no, yes, you be nuclear weapons, and no na oya. If you also cry nuclear weapon back, you be now cry nuclear tanks now. If you call discussion table one, they will give you that respect because omunim say the bond between Ghana and Russia since independence. Russia for abwa Ghana sir, because Russia for the only European and then the only country ewo asasi we so a omon support to say ekrobi ebekwa akofa ekrobi di aye slave. Russia for no, they don't support that shit. Who say yeche iwiase afa no na Russia or power so na omo so wa akode omo fighting we nyina but omo amefa kuro bi amfa nye omo colony in kuro no omo say omo ye papa na ene omo fight against Russia no omo na be di boni wa Africa in kuro no omo so Russia nipa boni kuro boni na omo akoto ase Ukraine so no busa say what is say Russia for ekotena Congo etwitwa amanfonsa. Look at the atrocities Belgium koye no Congo. Belgium ekoye no Congo. Leopard oko honum no. When 29 ends King Leopard the second no. When 29 ends si Congo kuro mu da and so about half of Congo no na eye ono ne dia. Go and ask why Kwame Nkrumah edi Katanga ebeto is a hole ewo take Katanga no na eye faction na ewo Congo man mu cheye the Katanga group for no omo na omo no it's like almost support to the ideologies of Patrice Lumumba into Katanga for no any your friend say Mosiah, a friend say, Mobutu Sese ma yi Patrice Lumumba free ho, ma yi kunu ya. Unim we nyina musa. Russia more brand bi wo. What is a Russia ko to shi kuro bi today? E kuro ni de ni ye chin by force ni colony. There be in the 19th century omo ko hia e wo Berlin na omo che the friend say scramble for Africa. Ye cheche Africa mu no. What is a Russia ko bi? And answer what is a Russia ko fa kuro bi wo say monfa hamame. There be Belgium, France, Germany, why and omo kotena ase no omo cheche Africa to say cake. Russia is never an enemy to Africa. Russia will always and is ever prepared in fighting for Africa. Why is it that Russia partners China and Russia partners North Korea? Why? They don't want America to have full control over the world. Into Krubia Russia and Nambiano, and Krubia Russia and Nantiachibi. See how prepared the Chrono are in terms of military. In 2005, and Russia and in North Korea, a launch satellite. America be di Korea for ni yese almost launch be almost try first time no anya successful. I think the second time and it me successful. And so now North Korea as shoot almost satellite into orbit since 2005. The Korea sanctioned that almost what to say a komu. They always report false news about North Korea and a komo koso and a dear. Yes, no one supports say ubintina kunyaswa forever. But it could be a nadia only reasoning tia or the yes adian. Only reason tia or the yes adian. But it's now on history. Akuffo doesn't know anything about world politics no and once wote ho na ne nkofo no omo rewe omo jot ni omo nsa no last half how we are no match pen no match tron kwasi asem hey robot near the battery asem the true mu ni achim no akogina ho no akeka kwasi asem no afa ne ho adi this is it. Akuffo must be abreast of time. and must understand that he shouldn't make certain statements that will spark any kind of rift between Ghana and Burkina Faso. We have been partners for long. We have traded for long. As we speak, Ghanaians in Burkina Faso, they are uncountable. Burkinabés in Ghana, they are uncountable. Why should certain unsavory comment fall from your mouth to break these two beautiful countries or put us into cinder? Do we see a senior hope on Kobe Yakramo General Azimo Michel Junior Mandela Michel Pa Ntiwa Obafre Echis Michel Bibia Manche Michel Kieme Minia Michel and Minia Ba Vivian Opon Vivian Michel Pa Mr. Cherry 76 Michel, thank you so much, Mr. Cherry. Monsignor more YouTube no me da say send them abegu so de bia moba ti moba na ma like YouTube no. If you're new on this channel and go to 101, just subscribe to the channel and you press or click on the notification bell or notification icon so that you become part of the family, and anytime you go live, we don't leave you behind. Netini Yose Nkoto, Master Historian. It's an honor to listen to you. Thank you so much for acknowledging me that much. Tieku Daniel said, well done, bro. Well done, Minia, for also having time to listen to me. And my only brother, Zach Doche Kaiti the first. Thank you too. You're welcome, sir, for having time to listen to me. And Mozito Wang, Ni Lati, Charlotte Ahasa, we day your back and I day your front too. If you day my back, it means that I am in front of you. So I day your front too. Thank you to the whole Wiase. Yes, the whole world in Susumini Atieku. Mini Atieku. When you say the whole world, Wiase Nede. Untiase, Umini Abetiase. So when you swan your back or Betiase, the whole world, Wiase Nede. Sufaya, Adrinia. Adrinia, the chopper, Adelinia, the chopper, and I will allow me. And wind you. Me person and then me bought can me buy YouTube for no dino because YouTube for no I jawomo ewomo. Barnabas Dakura, or say the infamous Berlin Conference. Yes, in 1845 or 1845 or 1888, 85, something like that. I've forgotten about the date. Barnabas Mabodi, yes, let me get Kingsley Kojo, Kingsley Minia, long time, and then Solo the Temple, it's up, behind you. YouTube for no family dim right now, come more crampa mama. And Kidiratu Muhammad Rahimi, Kidiratu, long time no see. God was a good job, bro. Thankful, Mother Ghana. Okay, you're welcome, sister. Why be you? Okay, Erisia. Okay, Pilia X. I like the little history background, bro. Thank you. And Nami Rexo say Nkoto, much love. Nami, much love to you too. I hope I pronounce your name right. Nami or Nami Rexo. Michelle Pa. I love you more and more. Why be you? And then I have plenty of time. But you see and say, you better sound back, more better and can be my crown. Bye bye.